Happy Monday, everyone. Time for another live commentary, and I could not be more excited for this particular video because this is from the women's foil event at the World Championships in Cairo, round of 32, and it features on the left Alice Volpi of Italy, and on the right Maia Weintraub of the United States. For anyone who doesn't know, I coached Maia way back when she was a kid, and I've been following her career ever since. She is amazingly good, and I am so stoked to see her doing this well on the world stage. This is the first time she and Volpi have ever fenced. And of course, Volpi needs absolutely no introduction. She is one of the top Italian foilists and has been for quite some time. Let's see how these two stack up against each other. And here we go. Very withheld to start here. Volpi marches a little... Oh, nice counter time there. Maia stayed in distance, maybe a little too close. Volpi picks up a nice sweeping parry post. Volpi puts on a little more pressure now. Maia turns it around. Oh, misses though. And Volpi... kind of a hallmark of women's foil is you see a lot of these just strong commits into the march. Quite a bit more than in men's foil. Now, Maia, in the previous video I made about her, I think was against Chen, and that was a while ago. She had some trouble on her march being picked off by actions like that. Stop hits, strong just lunges into it, counterattacks, that sort of thing. Maia, I'd say, is, as I said before, kind of mirrors Lee Kiefer, but is a bit more elegant, a little bit more classical with her fencing. She likes to finish out in front a little bit more than Lee does. Volpi, of course, is a pretty terrifying fencer all around. She's got a blisteringly fast parry post, very good point control, very athletic as well. Volpi hits an off target there. She's going to test her weapon. I thought she actually found something that time. It wasn't just an equipment problem, but I guess it is. So it looks like she's going to switch something. Possibly the weapon first. Might be her body cord, though, if it was the connection between the socket and the prongs. Let's see. But already up 2-0 in just a little bit of time. Okay, with a new weapon. Looks good. All right. Maia puts on a little more pressure. Again, though, Volpi's parry post has proven pretty deadly. Oh, another strong commit into Maia's start. Yeah. Especially against a fencer like Volpi, you've got to be absolutely watertight with the start of your attack, or she's just going to blast in like that. All right, Volpi marches, slows it down. Maia's able to take it over, though. Nice long finish there by Maia. That's something she likes to do quite a lot. Volpi tries to step in with Preem. Maia finds an off target. Okay. I'm interested to see how the super close distance situation works out in this bout. Oh, that should go right. It felt... Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe it's my bias showing because I really like Maia, but... Referee gives that to Volpi. I kind of felt like Maia was accelerating a little bit sooner than Volpi was there. They're going to have a look. This is Maia's request for slow motion, so if this doesn't go through, she'll only have one left. Let's see what the referee says. Here he is. Okay, it turns around. So Maia still has 2 videos, and she gets the point on the board. More of this march from Maia, but Volpi is able to turn around. Finishes long. Maia takes the blade. Finds an off target, though. Feels again like she might be a little bit timid and worried about Volpi just crushing and recommitting there. Oh, that 6th flick is deadly. Yeah, that's brutal. Volpi is very good on defense here. And again, because Maia likes to finish a little bit more out in front of her, it's going to be a little more vulnerable to that parry post than someone like Lee, who likes to finish a bit more withheld. Maia's able to take the blade, though, again. So Maia's defense is actually holding up pretty well here, too. Oh, man. I feel like that's still attack right, no, and it's Volpi's counterattack. But the idea is the same. She's been pretty consistently able to make Maia miss so far with these long finishes. Mostly because she's been blasting in so soon in Maia's attack that Maia's not really ready yet. So Maia's got to really change that if she wants to succeed against that action. That's Volpi's, though. Oh, wait, the referee said no? I thought that was pretty clearly Volpi's blade tech, actually. And I don't think my bias had any effect on that call. That looked pretty clear to me. Let's see what the referee does, though. Man, this is tense. Huh. I guess the call stands. Okay. Fair enough. I was wrong. Good on Maia then. Again, Maia maintaining distance very well here. Able to turn it around because Volpi stopped. A little bit bouncy on the march. Accelerates. Oh, but runs right into that parry post again. So that time it did look like Maia was trying to finish from a little bit closer distance. But still, Volpi was able to pick up the parry post. That does not bode well. Maia finishes long but out of distance. That lets Volpi start, though. Now Maia's got to do something to her march. But Volpi stops. Again, acceleration a bit out of distance from Maia. Now, that's another thing that Maia kind of likes to do. She'll throw away a lot of attacks at very long attacks, but from very far away, and kind of creep the distance in closer with each successive one to kind of dial it in on the fly. Oh, that should go to Volpi. That was Maia's remise. Oh, really? The referee doesn't... Huh. I felt like Maia's first one was definitely parried, and that should just be Volpi's riposte. Because Maia's remising at the end. But let's see what the referee says. Remember, Volpi did ask for one video review before, and it was not overturned, so she should only have one left. But that one was maybe even more clearly than the previous one. That should go to Volpi, if I'm not mistaken. Again, as always with these, I don't have access to the slow motion video myself. If I did, I would be able to speak much more authoritatively about it. But all I can go on is my memory at this point, unfortunately. Oh, the referee says Maia took the blade back? Volpi's coach is not happy with that one either. Huh. I don't get that call. I'll have to look at that one again later on when this video is done. But 3-6 now for Maia. Not bad. Volpi puts on some pressure and accelerates this time, but Maia's able to find the riposte, and they fight to a standstill in close. So again, looks like Maia's parry riposte is pretty good against Volpi's finishes here. That hasn't really changed. And again, I think the close distance situation here is going to be very decisive, because both these fencers like to finish long. So far, though, when it's been Maia attacking, Volpi's been able to come out on top more often than not. And this is really the first sincere attack of Volpi's that we've really seen that was kind of a longer finish. And as we can see, Maia's parry post is still pretty capable against it. So I feel like, maybe a bit paradoxically, Maia's got to try to be a little bit closer distance when she attacks and a little bit wider distance when she's defending, by the look of it. Because, of course, if she finishes from too far away, Volpi can pick off a parry post very easily. And conversely, Volpi's longer attacks don't seem to be as deadly as her attacks when Maia tries to crush and counterattack or that sort of thing. Volpi can hit that back touch very easily. This might be a bit of a tactical pause by Maia, but possibly not. I don't know if she really likes this sort of gamesmanship stuff. But of course, any advantage you can get. Alright, here we go again. Maia on the attack. Volpi not willing to give too much space. Again, that parry post, kind of unlucky on Volpi's part that she missed that, but able to find it again. Maia trying to maintain distance on defense here. Probing into it a little bit, trying to disrupt that march, but Volpi keeps coming. Finds the blade, this Maia, and she starts. How's she going to finish this, though? This is the really critical point. Again, from out of distance a little bit. So she might try and sneak a little closer on the next one. Let's see. She finds the blade again. Starts marching. Yeah, a little bit closer on the next one. Okay. So yeah, she's kind of doing that creeping thing I mentioned before. So if she's able to turn this around and march again, she'll probably get even closer on the her next attempt to attack. But throws that point in line. This time, Volpi doesn't want to give her attack up. Possibly because she's afraid of what Maia might do on the next one. Let's see. Maia accelerates a little closer that time. Baits out Volpi's riposte, but not able to find the second attention counter riposte, unfortunately. A lot of times go... Wow! Oh, no! Maia was able to parry the back touch. That kind of back flick that Volpi was looking for. But not able to convert that into a touch, and Volpi was able to find either a counter riposte or a remise. I couldn't tell which. But 7-3 with only a few seconds left in the first period. That's a pretty big momentum swing back in Volpi's favor. Wow, long finish by Volpi. That time going a bit broken time. You can see she was finishing with a bent arm, possibly to deceive Maia's attempt at parry riposte, because historically that's been one of Maia's best actions in this bout. And time runs out. After the first period, Maia is down 3-8. Oh dear. Volpi's really flexing her bread and butter actions here. That back flick is killer. The quick parry post is pretty good. And also able to adjust her longer finishes, looked like by the end there. Kind of going broken time to deal with Maia's tendency to look for parry post in that situation. Which, to be fair, you can't really blame her for it, because, I mean, her counterattack was failing pretty miserably early in the bout. Man. I'm really interested to see what Maia's going to do differently to combat this style that Volpi is giving her. Because it seems right now that Volpi is pretty well suited to dealing with most of what Maia's bringing to the table. Maia's parry post, having failed that last time, is pretty concerning as well. Because if Volpi can just press her attacks home now, doesn't really have to give them up and let Maia have a chance to start, she could run away with this bout very easily. Alright. Here we go again. Second period. Zero videos on the left, 2 on the right. Pretty important advantage there for Maia. It seems this, like, I don't want to harp too much on those calls, but it feels like there might be more opportunities for a video review for Volpi here that... Oh, is that parry post from the right? Yes, it is. Fantastic. Right off the line there. Nice. So, Maia keeps pushing. What's Volpi going to do? Able to find the blade and find the riposte. Again, Maia looked like she was trying to creep a bit closer there before pulling the trigger to finish, but I think she waited a bit too long there and kind of just ran into the riposte at the end. So, she'll dial that in a little bit better, I think, as the bout goes on. But still, not the best situation to be in. Down 4-9 now. Volpi pushes, misses the finish, even though Maia was in distance there. Maia's able to start again, though. Now Volpi starts. Maia bouncing in and out a little bit on defense, trying to disrupt it as best she can. Volpi slows way down here. Maia just gives her a lot more space, though. Maybe looking for a recommit. Finds the parry post, but little out of distance again. Alright. Now Maia on the attack once more. Volpi was able to parry post this before. Alright. Okay, Maia's keeping the distance pretty wide on defense. Nice counterattack there. That distance actually felt very wide to try that counterattack. I'm very impressed that she was still able to get it. Normally you think a counterattack would be more effective set up from a bit closer so your opponent has less room to still find the target, but nice decision there. Perhaps the wide distance made it less obvious. Nice parry post there for Maia. And again, Volpi can't ask for a video review here, even if she thinks she might be able to get it because she's out. So that's a touch for Maia, uncontested. 6-9 now. Long attack by Maia, misses. Volpi... Actually, wait. Was that an equipment thing by Volpi? I was going to say, that was a crazy counterattack if Volpi was able to get one light off target for that. But if it's the equipment, that makes it a lot more likely. Let's see. They are going to test the weapons a bit. Is Volpi going to keep fencing with this weapon? Ooh, I don't know about that. Alright, Maia keeps pushing. Gives her attack up, but starts again. Volpi didn't really want to start that time, it seems. Now, Volpi's been doing really well with parry post here on the back line. Yeah, able to find an off target, barely. Yeah. So Volpi's totally... Oh, another weapon thing. Maybe her tip got stuck. That can sometimes happen. The tip gets stuck down. Or maybe there's, I don't know, some sort of debris in there. I think the ref's going to ask for her to change weapons. Oh. Or it might be the socket again. That's kind of unfortunate for Volpi, honestly. This disruption's coming at a time where she's really maybe got to be focusing on the tactics here. And having a weapon problem that's A, real, and B, you have to like do stuff to change weapons or fix. That's going to take some cognitive effort away from her tactical processing. On the other hand, Maia's just standing around. She can think all she wants to. So, pretty unfortunate time for this to happen for Volpi. I think she's switching body cords if what she's doing with her arms makes any sense. Yeah. And can't really fault Volpi for this happening. Like, you can't control your equipment problems. However, based on the very early in this bout where she switched weapons, I think it might have been more prudent to switch the body cord at that point as well if the referee allowed it. Again, I only see this downtime as benefiting Maia, because she's got to do way less with it. All right, but it looks like Volpi able to make the transition pretty quickly. Doing the old pull through of the body cord to not waste time. Now, where were we? I think Maia was pushing, and as I said before, Volpi seems pretty at home just defending on the back line with parry post, and is able, actually, she found one very close off target, one very nice touch there. Let's see. Starts, Maia finds the parry, in close, finds a touch, beautiful. Oh, I love that. Looks like, as I kind of mentioned before, it seems like the close distance situation might prove decisive here. Because both these fencers like finishing very long. Maia able to find what I can only assume is a remise. Did look like Volpi found the blade early there. Alright, Volpi starts again. Maia finds the blade back. Accelerates, again, outer distance. Not really committing to the finish there. Longer, but that time runs into the parry post again. Now that's a kind of dangerous aspect of this kind of repeated attacks creeping closer that Maia likes to do. If Volpi's ready for the next one with the parry post, and she can be pretty sure it's coming, makes it a little bit easier to know the right distance for the parry post. Volpi not able to find her broken time attack that time. Maia's still able to find the blade, but Maia can't finish either. Alright, Volpi finds the blade. Again, very non-committal start. Again, close distance. Oh, that should have been after the haul, I think. Yeah. A little bit sloppy that time, I think, from both. I think they both expected to have already turned a light on when it happened. Long attack by Maia off the line. Unable to find it, though. Keeps pushing, but again, Volpi's been very good off the line here. Able to turn it around. Maia gives her tons and tons of space here. And then tries to recommit. Wow, with the counterattack. Okay, so as I mentioned before, starting that counterattack from very wide distance makes Volpi think that the counterattack isn't as likely, right? Because no sane fencer would really want to counterattack from that wide of a distance. And that makes it, it's kind of a, it's so crazy it just might work idea. And that's how Maia blasts in with the remise. Possibly counter post, but I think it looks more like a remise to me. I don't know what Volpi's talking about here. It might have been looking for the covering target with the mask. I don't know. But with that kind of sequence of touches in a row, Maia's clawing her way back into this, 9-10. No joke. And it does look like Volpi, right now, might be leaning a little bit too hard on her parry post idea, especially on the back line. That's been where a lot of her most dangerous actions have occurred in this period. But that is giving Maia quite a bit of leeway to play around with all of the space on her side of the strip, right? Oh, is that going to be a card? Yeah, it is. Maia gets covered target with her mask. So that should also annul her last touch. Yep, 8-10. And they should also resume from where it happened. So maybe a little bit farther to the left, but guess not. Oh, Volpi tried to attack off the line. Very sneaky. Especially after getting carded, fencers are often not quite as ready to do something right off the line. Maia pushes though. Again, oh, finds him behind the head touch. Man, that is crazy. And back to 9-10. That yellow card doesn't mean anything. Oh, wow, finds a stop hit. Brilliant tactical maneuver there. So again, Volpi finishing with her arm a little bit late, maybe because she's afraid of Maia's parry post. But again, Maia exploits that, turns it into a stop hit. Volpi found the blade that time. That should be parry post from the left. Yep. Again, that back touch is killer. Maia's been able to parry it once before when they were super close, but... Ooh, that is dangerous for Maia, stepping in without the blade like that. Ooh, that is risky. Okay, Volpi keeps pushing. Maia turns it around, though. Able to find an off target, and you can see there Maia's really collapsing in at the end there. Looking to find the blade or something to keep fighting. Volpi not finishing all the way. Again, with her arm kind of bent there. Able to find it. Finds a remise, though. Super close. So Maia found the blade. Couldn't really decide what line to finish in. Eventually chose that flick, but it was a little bit late, and Volpi is able to remise and twist around to make it miss. So 12-10. Okay. Feels like these kind of probing finishes by Maia really aren't cutting it anymore. Volpi's able to pick off with the parry post very easily. Kind of unlucky again that time to find an off target only. Long attack by Volpi, but Maia defends. Another counterattack by Maia. That time Volpi just missed. I think Volpi was rushing, honestly. Maybe the pressure's starting to get to her. 12-11. 12 seconds of the second period. Oh, this is a nail biter. All right, both the fencers going to probably let this one go to time. Yeah. You don't want to bleed a touch now if you can avoid it. 2, 1, and 0. Man. Okay, so a couple of really brilliant tactical maneuvers there by Maia. First one was going for that wide distance counterattack again that Volpi, I don't think, was expecting until it was too late. Again, that's not a usual parameter that you think is really a good one to use for that counterattack, that wide distance and kind of slow start. But Maia gives up a lot of distance, then suddenly crushes back in, makes it work. Again, possibly because of the surprise factor. Second main tactical thing that Maia did was maybe realizing that Volpi's finishing with a bent arm a lot more because Maia's parry post has been so decisive this bout. Able to switch that on its head, go for a stop hit, because Volpi's not going to be quite there with her arm when she's finishing. That and a little bit of this close distance work has been all Maia's really needed to claw her way back in. So, very nice changes so far. Of course, now that we're in the 1 minute break, Volpi is going to have some time to think and talk with her coach as well. I'm interested to see if Volpi's going to really adjust what she's been doing, because honestly, her performance in the second period just felt quite a bit more passive than I'm used to seeing from her. Later on, she was going for more attacks, but again, Maia's defense is very good. It's hard to make those work. A lot of the touches that Volpi scored have been on her side of the strip. And kind of rushing towards the end there, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I also wonder if Maia's going to try and iterate again on her tactics, and maybe try and preempt what Volpi might do to adjust. That's something that I know too well Maia can do as well. Alright. Slow start for Maia. Much slower than before, actually. Volpi on the march, though. Maia finds the blade, starts, finishes. Oh, close distance scrap! Who gets the remise that time? I feel like it's left. I feel like Maia missed one too many times that time. Yeah, it's unfortunate for her. I'm really trying not to be biased, you guys. I'm sorry. Maia finds the blade, finds her a post! A compound riposte! Wow! My god, that was beautiful. My god, okay. Volpi's really got to be worried on these attacks now. Finds an off target as Maia tries to crush in. I still feel like that crushing counterattack, if it doesn't have the surprise factor of being at, like, super wide distance, I don't think it's going to cut it against Volpi. Her point control is just too good. Ooh, is that Malpare? I feel like it is. Looked like Volpi was searching. Yeah. Man, another parry post for Maia. Hey guys, it's me from the future. Just pointing out that Volpi took a few minute medical timeout here. I don't know why, but she seems fine afterwards. And I'm just going to fast forward through it so we can get right back to the fencing. Okay, so Volpi is back on her feet. We've waited for a bit of an announcement, and the fencing resumes. 13-12 for Maia. Maia finds the blade, but doesn't start. Volpi starts, finishes long, but runs again into the parry post from Maia. It's all parry posts in this period for Maia. Jeez. Volpi's really got to adjust something if she wants to make this attack work. Maia's been able to shut it down so decisively now. Maia finds the blade. Oh, man. Dangerous distance, though. Volpi starts. What's she going to do differently on her attack this time? She's being super patient here. Maia's almost out of space. Oh, man. Maia's so close to that finds an off target with her riposte. Oh, come on, Maia. Okay. Oh, Volpi finds the back flick, though. Referee's going to have a look of his own accord. I feel like that might be one blade contact. It did look like Maia was parrying, but it also kind of looked like Volpi was beating at the same time, so it might be attack left still. I don't know. Let's see what the ref says. I can hear the ref talking, but I couldn't tell what he was saying. Let's see. This could be it. Oh, beat attack from the left. Okay. Maia still got to find something. Come on, Maia, you can do it. All right. Neither fencer wants to start. Volpi does, though. Maia, again, wide distance on defense here. Creeps a little closer. Able to start. Oh, dangerous. Volpi again crushes in when Maia looked a little bit hesitant there. Finds only an off target, though. Still 14-13. Volpi again being very patient, very slow on this attack. Maia trying to probe in with some maybe beat attacks, maybe parry post idea into it. Maia always on display. Yeah, her parry post has been decisive, so why not pull it out early? Volpi still... Oh, this is so dangerous. Yeah, neither fencer wants to attack here. Volpi has to go, though, at some point. Jumps in! Maia! She's done it! She's done it! That was counter post from the right! 15-13! Go, Maia! Dethroning Alice Volpi, the first time they've ever met. 15-13. Love to see it. And that's it. Maia Weintraub, round of 16 at a world championship. My God. Volpi cannot be enjoying that result, but I'm just so stoked to see Maia doing this well, as I've said before. I hope to cover more of her in the future. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and as always, stay sharp.